Hey everyone, Luna here, and I am doing a video response to the new tag, Your Voice, Your Magic, 9 Questions Community Project. And it was started by Taryn at House of Witchcraft, and I'll give you a link to her video below. I got this idea by watching, I got the idea of joining by watching Justin at Witches Enchantment and Taya Kennedy. And I just thought it was a fun little way for the community to get to know each other. So we'll start with the first question. How old were you when you first felt magical or witchy? I would say I was about 8 when I first felt not quite magical. 8 was when my hallucinations started. I have schizophrenia, for those who don't know. But I had been told that it was a gift from God. I grew up in a very Christian household. It was a gift from God that I could see angels and demons. And my hallucinations were shadow people and light people. They had shapes, but they were amorphous. They just had a humanoid shape. They didn't have any features or anything. It was just dark shadows and bright light in the shape of humans. So I had been told that those were angels and demons and that I had a gift. Obviously, as I got older, my hallucinations got worse. It wasn't a gift. But I had to say about 8, I was like, oh wow, I'm a psychic, or I'm a prophet, something like that. I don't know. But around there. Okay, question 2. When did you say it out loud? When did I first start calling myself a witch? I'd have to say I started practicing when I was 13. Started dabbling. When I was 14, I dedicated myself. But I don't think I actually said anything until I was about 15, which was 20 years ago. So yeah, I was about 15 when I first said it out loud. Number 3, how do you relate to divinity? I don't. And I struggle with deity and divinity. I believe in everything's not controlled. Everything is controlled by you. But like the supernatural is created by the universe. And the universe is all encompassing. And this is a really hard question. Like, I still honor deity, but I believe that everything came from the universe power, and that deity are just the term we use to define each power. Like, if the universe had love, well, love is Aphrodite, or motherhood, well, motherhood is Nyx. But from our cultures, we create, like, I don't know how I'm going to answer that question. I'll be here all day. What is your favorite moon phase? I'm a full moon kind of girl. I love full moons, especially out here in the country where I can see it without a bunch of pollution. That's been the nicest thing about moving out here in the middle of nowhere, is I can see the stars and the moon. And I love looking at the moon. I used to work nights, so I used to just watch it on my way home. It would light my way. 5, your favorite type of divination? Tarot cards, pretty much. I mean, I've tried scrying and pendulum and runes, but with tarot, that was my first thing that I started doing in the craft, was reading it intuitively. But I don't really do a lot of divination. But if I had to choose one, then I'd go with tarot. Type of magic most likely to use. The type of magic is candle magic. I hoard candles. I haven't bought any new candles, but I hoard them. And sometimes I don't want to use them because they're so cute. But definitely candle magic. I use a lot of color correspondences and gemstones with it, but on its own, it's just a simple candle smell, little petition paper, little candle. That's it. It's simple and I like it. 7. Your favorite magical tool. I didn't realize how hard this was. My hand. My hand that I hurt yesterday. That's why it's got an orange band-aid. I like me. Me is my favorite magical tool. Because I can work magic. 8. Do you write things down in your journal grimoire? I am a terrible witch on that part. Nope. I have, like in my grimoire, I do have spells written in there, but there's like no, all the spells in there are spells that I've used and have worked for me. So, but I don't know how they worked for me. I don't know exactly what came to be because I have shitty memory. I used to be a heavy journaler when I was younger, but now I forget what I'm even doing in the middle of doing it. So I haven't written anything down except spells and incantations and devotions and stuff in there. But there's like no notes, no nothing. I'd start and then I wouldn't look at it again for another few years and be like, oh yeah, why didn't I finish that? But that's about it. And number 9, the best advice you've ever gotten. My best advice is all magic needs is you. You don't need the special tools. You don't need the candles. You don't need anything. It's the power of your intent and releasing that into the universe so it can manifest. And, well, that's pretty much it. Anyways, I hope everyone is having a lovely fall season in the northern hemisphere. Almost winter. It snowed here in Benson, so it's coming. It melted the past couple days, but it's supposed to come again. I'm not happy. I don't like snow. I don't like driving in snow. But anyway, I hope you're all well. Brightest blessings.